Good night, people. Good morning, good whatever it is, wherever you're watching us from. Welcome to another Sports Frenzy podcast. Welcome to another show. And as you can see, I'm your host tonight, and we're doing a cricket show. But trust me, don't sweat it, man. Don't be afraid. The man himself is here as well, man. Man that calls himself the cricket guru is here, man. But it's been a while since we have seen you guys, man. So, yeah, a lot of cricket is going on, so we have to be here to discuss it all with you guys. So, welcome to everyone. And as long as you guys jump in the comment section, ensure that you like the video, subscribe to the thing, and get the thing up because you don't know the level set already. 1K sub is the aim, and we're at what? 794 last time I checked. So, get it right there, man. Just what? 206 if my calculation is right. Yeah. 206 more sub, and that is easy to get because I know that all of us have a whole heap of friends and a whole heap of family where we can get them from. So just do the right thing. Demo, what going, bro?
Yo, big up yourself. I'm not sure if nobody reaching out the comments yet, but big up when you reach. Like Levan said, it's been a minute. Um, we have our struggles and thing, but it's been a minute. So whole heap of cricket, we could make it slide, and there's going to be a lot more cricket to come. The calendar stuck with cricket, all formats. So we're gonna try to be here as much as possible. So big up yourself.
Facts, facts. And guess what? West Indies did pretty well the other day. They went on tour to Netherlands. Good series, if you ask me. And before I even dig any deeper into the thing, big up Marshall, man. Big up the man himself. The man come on this program before, and the man was
Yes,
on
sir.
commentary for what 10 overs. Big up the man. The man, trust me, bro. The man fit in right there.
Yeah,
It's
seamless.
like the man has been doing it for years based on how the man sound. Big
Yeah.
up yourself, Marshall, and more than one time I congratulate your fam, but big up same way.
Yes, man, big him up for real. I mean, the man have put in the work. Like he went over there in the Netherlands, for try and cover it as much as he can because, like, I'm not sure there was a lot of um, you
Yeah,
know, media coverage feed from the Caribbean. So
true.
he went take it up on himself, pay him own train and all of them stuff for go deal with it. So big up Mash for true and him get him reward.
Facts, facts, facts. But as I mentioned, West Indies played against Netherlands and they swept them by 3 games to 0. Um, the first sticking point that I want to talk about, Demo, is that we saw the team. We know that Brandon King is an opener. We know that Kyle Mayers is also an opener. Yet, West Indies is the gift that keeps on giving. Sometimes I honestly don't know what they're thinking or the rationale. And yes, people might come and say, oh, yes, the guy did well in the first game and all of that. But yeah, Shamar Brooks as an opener, fam, when you saw that, what went through your mind?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't understand it as well. Like for us, we know that Evan Lewis wasn't going to be there. It was going to be Hope, and for me, it was going to be Hope and King or Hope and Mears. Because we saw them try it in the T20. I know it's a different format and stuff, but Mears opened in the T20 and he does it for Barbados as well. And so I thought it was one or the other. So seeing Brooks go up there, so it was a no for me. Again, yeah, I guess it make runs and sure hindsight is 2020, but for me that wasn't it. So I mean them rectified. Obviously, we're gonna talk about that too. But yeah, I never liked the move to see Brooks batting opening the innings with Hope.
I agree. And they started it out for the other game. Well, yeah, they did start it out and it worked in essence. First game, it never really did, but second game, the third game, I should mention, it did. Mayors did pretty well. But overall, I think it was a good series, a good tryout. Just that I was disappointed in quite a few of the guys, especially the captain. Sometimes I saw the captain came down and the team was under no pressure whatsoever. The, Whenever I came in, the team was in a position that all they had to do was just simply build a partnership. Soak up a couple deliveries. And, bro, I see this man let this lollipop ball like Aaron dot out him three times in a bus. I was like,
Yeah,
first match. All right, he blocked him. Then all of a sudden, one big old swipe. For
yeah,
what
the,
reason?
the reverse sweep.
No, man, it wasn't reverse sweep, man. The first game, it was he was trying to hit it on the leg side.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
back
yeah,
line.
yeah.
So I was there, I was thinking, like, bro, just settle down. You're now the captain. Being the captain, obviously, that means more responsibility on your shoulder. And I like say I play free.
Yeah.
See, so I expect you to behave as a captain. The man come out and just a swing off of everything for a reason, and he did it in all three games.
Yep.
So what I thought about Nicholas Puran captaincy in the series?
All right. So, I mean, like me to tell you backstage, it's still because the Pakistan thing and then the test squad come out. It's like all of what happened versus Netherlands just kind of out of my mind. But the more we talk about it, the more stuff come back. The thing is, Puran, I think he does a lot of stuff like Pollard, but when it comes to the key, I mean, for his captaincy, when it comes to some key decisions, him kind of like him look like him lost, you know what I mean? But his batting, he just needs to bat more deliveries. I don't know why him seem like him always in a rush. Why him seem like listen,
Seven below seven.
we're not talking about that right now. But he always seems like he's in a rush. And I mean, at one point, Puran's average was 50. I'm sure that they're around 30 right now because he seems like he's still in T20 mode at every time he goes to bat. And I don't understand it. And I know before the series started, we were saying that um, we hope that he goes down the order. You know, we never want to see him a bat a three again. But I don't even need to go a five. Like, man, I understand what's happening to the man. Every team just a try go, 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 go. And I mean, obviously, he's a good player of spin. We know that him have a reputation of that, but it wouldn't show from that series so far. So, I mean, I think that he wants to, establish his authority as one of those attacking batsmen who can just come out and play shots. But he just needs to bat more time and bat more deliveries for me.
Facts. Christoph, big up yourself, bro, as always. Man, also once cricketer going on the boat, so big up yourself, fam. And he's saying that Puran underestimate the Netherlands. That's why. Come on, Christoph. 3 games and you did the exact same thing. Man need to do better than that, man. The man need to behave like a captain. And here's 007 saying that man disappointing. Man average 49.10, then he now averages
36.
36.
That's crazy. That's
Jaja.
actually crazy.
Jaja. But what I want to get into now, Dimo, is that well, look at the debutants that debuted in this game. Kesey in the series, I mean Kesey Carty, Anderson Phillip, Sherman. Well, Sherman Lewis, I think he played before, but this was basically a debut again for him. How did you thought they performed in the series?
Um, so I think Carty didn't bat until the time he actually bat. So when he actually made his debut, he didn't get a chance to bat because I think we won the game before it got down to him. So I mean, when he did get a chance, but very mature innings, he didn't get to his 50, and Brandon him and Brandon King see us over the line. And I know you said that this we steamroll or we win easy, but I don't think that it was as easy as we make it out to because a lot of the times during some of the games we were struggling. I think at one time we were 90 out for five when King came out with thing too. So I don't think we were running away with all the games all the time. But Carty played a mature innings. A lot was expected of him from that under 19 World Cup for a long time. And in typical West Indies fashion, we take forever to bring through the youths. I mean, I guess we have our system, and if they don't produce, they're not gonna get a chance. So I mean, big things was expected of Casey, and he came up. He played well. Um, I think that he's going to have a good career once he keeps his head on his body.
Yeah,
Anderson
that,
Phillip.
hold on a second. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
stick on Carty for a minute. You know that it was what, Monday night when I had Monday? Yeah, Monday when I had the football stream with Fabi Frano and a few other guys where they're
Yeah,
talking about man because they know that he's
yeah,
the
man, made
coach.
a watch.
And he pointed out that they say over there in that country, brother,
Yeah, I
Carty
love
is like
him.
I wouldn't say God because you know we don't do that blasphemy stuff, but the man's
National
like
hero.
over there, brother. The man is a hero over there, so I'm happy for the guy, fam. No joke.
Yeah, man, I'm happy for him too. And I mean, it's been a long time coming. He's a very talented batsman, very proper in terms of technique and all of that. So I think he should have a good career going forward. If West Indies stick with him, obviously. And this
But
Philip, Jesus Christ. That first game, I was like, don't give him back the ball. I don't know what the man just a bull, some fast and foolish. I don't know if it's nerves, I don't know what it was. But he was horrible. Him kind of fixed up for the second game. He did decent. And he just still seems very much so raw and have a lot of work to do. So wouldn't cast him aside or anything, but him not seem like him ready for international cricket quite yet. And I
mm,
mean, but how you gonna know if you're ready unless you play? You know what I mean? So he
facts.
has a lot of stuff to work on. And who else made them debut?
Sherman Lewis.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty solid.
He was bowling just like Anderson Philip until that final over let him look good.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he was pretty solid. I wouldn't bash him like I won't bash Philip, but yeah, I mean, he did decently. And I know we can only hope for the best going forward.
Facts, man. So now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the players because as I said, we have a lot to discuss. So I'm just trying to get through this series because people say, oh, it was just Netherlands. So I want to get through it ASAP. So look at the first game and we're going to grade these players. Shea Hope or Shy Hope in the first game made 119, very good score. Um, in the second game now, never really shown much and he just made what, 18. I think it was 18 that he made in the second game, and in the third game now he scored a century again. What sort of grade would you give Shea Hope for that series?
No man, Hope was excellent for me throughout that series. And I remember he's a wicket keeper again for ODIs and for go keep and all of that stuff. I didn't think he was shoddy with the gloves either. He was pretty solid with the gloves. I'm going to give him a nine.
Correction. He actually made 24 in the third game. I'm mixing up with the Pakistan series, just like you mentioned that Pakistan series just overshadowed Netherlands.
Yeah, man, a whole heap of things happened since then. But I'm going to go 9 out of 10 for Hope.
Wow.
Um, yeah, I mean the man always get us off to a good start. He's a ODI machine, batting machine. Yeah, 9 out of 10.
And 007 actually agrees with you. People in the comment section can leave your grade as well, man. Christoph, what kind of grade you appreciate for you, man? No, look
So when
at.
you say wow, so much you give him, when you say wow,
I'll give him a 8. Why?
8.
Brother, remember that means I'm on a rate shape up highly when it come on to all the cricket, you know. And Netherlands is a play against brother 2 century months from you. None of 18
Wait,
and
wait,
24.
wait. You see, the thing is, a lot of people are saying that it's Netherlands and all of these things. Brother, Netherlands give New Zealand a fight in the series where them just played the other day.
Yeah,
New
they
Zealand
did.
one of the top teams in the world. So it's not as an easy walkover side like people making it out to be. I don't think people realize that the minnows, or the so-called minnows, are really, really improving as it goes along.
Yeah, they're climbing the ladder right now. But what I'm bringing across is that based on the fact that he scored a century in the first game, that should have set a tone for him to say, you know what, my average is already high. So yeah, I'm just going to build it up even more against, as we mentioned, Mino.
Yeah, so much you making a third game.
24,
So you make 100,
18, and
and
24.
I mean, all right. The other century there for me to start it off is a big deal. But all right, yeah, we can move on.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go 8.5 then. 8.5.
I think that's fair. Mr. Shamar Brooks now. I think he was good this series, if I'm being honest. I can't go around that. He was good. First game, as we mentioned, he opened the batting and he made what? Um, Made a good score. Why am I seeing something different? In the third game, I know that he scored a century.
Yeah.
First game, he made what, 60, I believe it was. Yeah, he made 60 of 67 in the first game.
Hmm.
Second game, was just an okay game from him. But when you look at it, Demo, and you look at what he has done, opened the batting in 2 of the games and didn't in the second one. The second one he failed. He scored 8 in the second one. Not 8, 6 in the second one. What sort of grade would they give him? Because that is what, 100, 60, and 6.
Yeah. So here's the thing. You see, for me, All hundreds aren't equal, and that hundred where Brooks doing at the last will make Jesus Christ. Like the man reached 70th from about, I don't remember, probably about the 30th over or something like that, and from that
Alright, one beaten.
him start play for him century, and him never get there till about almost the last over. Like man, I understand them. Him just slow down really bad, and I mean probably that was being cautious to get to his 100, and to the detriment of the team for get more runs. But I mean him get him 100, and we won the game, so they can't knock him. I'm going to go one less than Shea, and I'm going to say 8. Well, point 0.5 less. I'm going to say 8 for Brooks, 8.5 for Hope.
I agree with you. I'd give him a 8 as well. Now look at Nkrumah Banner. A first ball duck in the first game. Like, damn, bro. The second game now, 15 of 23. And the final game, he never did anything of any significance once again.
He went
So,
at the runner ball, I think.
yeah, in the final game,
Yeah,
yeah, in the final game, he actually made 19 of
17.
16. So,
Yeah,
yeah, it was more than a runnable. So, oh boy. What sort of score would they give him? And before I get there, here's 007 saying that he would give Brooks a 8. Christoph saying he would give him a 8.5. Christoph, how they give Brooks a 8.5 and give Shea
oh,
a 8? Tell me what going right this. Come on, bro.
yeah,
What's going
yeah,
on? And
yeah,
big up yourself, Giovanni. Big up yourself, family. Big up yourself to Pepe. Big up yourself, Owen Green. What
yeah.
sort of
So,
score did you, Banner?
so yeah, well, factor in the fact same turnover him arm a little bit. Like, I
Bro,
think he got a wicket.
bro.
So for me, I mean, Bana is a cool you. Like, but got the minor league, and he was playing for John Campbell's side, Somerset Cavaliers. So by the way, I'm an honorary member of the Somerset Cavaliers. Just saying. So him did it, and everybody I get beat. Somerset Bana, why them not give the ball for turnover and a little bit? Bana say, man, I feel them side, make them do what them a do. So seem like people confident in him bowling, you know what I mean? So I been for see Puran give him the ball, him do him little thing. I'm going to go at 5, right in the middle.
Whoa.
Being 4.5, 5. I mean him bowl decent. It's more for his bowling than his batting.
Wow. So 007 is giving my 3 and said that forget Banner from ODI.
That
Boy,
kind of
I
harsh.
ramped
That
it up.
kind of harsh.
Now look at the captain now, Demo.
Where you give? Where you go like a sneak where you score, boss?
I think I might agree with Christoph.
2.5?
Yes, man, or probably even less. Demo, don't forget that this man dropped a Dalina and then make that you go and go score the half a century in the first game. I
That,
don't
that,
forget it. It was an easy catch. All he had to do was just judge the ball properly and take the catch. And he went on. The guy was on what 24, I believe, at the point, and he ended up scoring 50. I mark him down for that, man.
all right. That harsh though, but all right, boss.
And Christoph said the man should stick to Test cricket. May I agree. Test cricket, if you go, man.
Yeah, not in this new regime. Not in this new regime. The man say, listen, it's not about different formats. As long as you perform, you have a chance to make any team.
All right, so we have a comment at 007. So this man we're going to talk about now. He has 007 and a 10. So talking about poor, and the man scored 7 in the first game, 10 in the second, and 7 in the third. That was absolutely poor. Poor from a captain. And what you're going to do right now, Dima, we're going to judge him as a batsman and as a captain.
As in together. Uh, so
Separate.
here's my thing.
Separate. I think it would be better separately.
All right, here's my thing. I mean, we won a series. I mean, we're expecting to win the series against Netherlands. We won it. He was the captain. He made decent enough decisions. I don't think he did anything special in terms of field placements. We never see nothing different. Um, but so I'll give him 7 out of 10 for his captaincy. Like I say, nothing extraordinary. pretty routine stuff. I don't think his bowling changes were all that magical and things. So I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. For his batting, he's getting no less, well, no more than 2. So yeah,
All right.
Puran was disgraceful in this series.
And here's the Blues saying Puran 3 as a player and 8 as a captain.
Yeah, we can say that.
Yeah. Christoph saying no more than 3.5. As a batsman, I think I'll just give him a 1. Why? And Dimo, you don't know me grade already. You saw me expect something from you and don't produce it.
Yeah.
I got beat for that, brother. And it's a poor run. At this current juncture, I have him as the second best batsman in the team there and Shy up, obviously. So
Hmm.
having you as the second best batsman and you just produce 7, 10, 7. One brother
Yeah.
and the one I might give up a batting are just because I participate. Just for participation. As a captain,
Yeah.
anywhere between 7 to 8, I think that's fair.
Yeah. 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 I agree.
Nothing out as I mentioned, nothing over the top for us to say, yes, this change a man make a change a game, and it was just yeah,
I agree. I
routine.
agree.
Now look at Brandon King. We've become accustomed to seeing this guy opening the batting and all of that, but trust me, he looked damn good in that middle order. I saw him for Jamaica team the other day in the 4 day, and he did pretty well in that game that I saw him. I think it was he made what 100 in that game, not out. He looked
Yeah,
damn
man.
stroke play and everything good. So in this series, first game he made 58, second game he made 90, and the last game he made 10.
Yeah, I think King was excellent. I mean, not just the runs that he scored, but when it was time to up the run rate as well, he really put on and step on the momentum. I mean, he's always been a middle order batsman, but I think we are trying to convert him into opening a T20 and stuff. Because I'm technique. So batting there, I think it's a perfect we call it balancing act for the team. I think he's solid in both attack and defense, and his aggression and temperament is really good as well. So throughout this series, I think I mean Hope was better than him, obviously. But I'm going to go 7.5 for King. I thought he was good. I don't want to give him more than Hope. That's why I don't want to give Hope 9, but you know really pressure me. I make me drop it to 8.5. So now I have to go give King 7.5 when I would have normally given him a 8. So I'm going 7.5 for King.
And here's Javon actually agreeing to saying that his normal position is in the middle. I think he should keep on staying there. And 007 says that he's giving him a king at 8. Now, one of your favorite player that plays for West Indies, Nadimo. Well, I'm going. Well, why am I rushing the thing? I'll give King. It's hard to give him above that, but based on what he has done and how he did it and the fear clip that he did it, I'll give him a 7.5. Since I give Hope,
Exactly. You see
I
why
can't
Hope
rate
did
him
I get
above.
9?
So now we look at it, man. And as I mentioned, one of your favorite player, Mr. Mayers himself, never batted in the first game. Did bowl a
Mm,
bit. Second game he made 22 at a decent clip, and then the final promoted him to the opening slot, and he made 120. And before I
mm.
get to the grade, Christoph is saying that he would give him a 7.5 in terms of king. Yeah,
Everybody agree with me, man.
fair man. So Mayers,
How many wickets him getting in the series?
not much, but grade him in terms of his batting.
You mute.
I'm saying grade him in terms of his batting.
Oh, his batting. Oh, that 120 was well. I think it was 120. Was excellent. Aggression, like I think he made 120 from 106 bars or something like that. Like everything you need from it. It was so. I mean, obviously not Chris Gayle in terms of style, but in terms of authoritative and stamping your class. That was excellent. Just so that alone, me like you say, make the 20 of a reasonable amount as well. I'm going at 8 for Kyle. Just because I'm grading him as a batsman alone. I'm not sure how many wickets he got, but yeah, 8.
Um, 007 is saying that he got 4 wickets. I know that he got one in the final game, never got any in this first game. So did he got 3 in that Second
And the
game,
last one, the
yeah,
second
I'm
one.
going to check. All right, the second game, he bowled 7 overs for 36 runs. Never got a wicket right there.
Mm-hmm.
And as I mentioned, the final game, he got one for 36, I believe it was.
Mm-hmm.
So I checked about the first game. So it was the first game now. In the first game, he got two. So he actually got 3 wickets. He bowled 9 overs, 2 for 50 in the second game. In the first game, I mean. So he got 3 wickets.
At 5 and over. All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
fair.
him get a 8 for me.
Knowing that he's not generally a bowler. So yeah, I'll give him for his batting along with the bowling together combined. I think 8 is a fair score. So I
Yeah,
think
man.
I'll work with that. Yeah. Look at the other players. Carty only played what? 2 games really that he bat. Well, 1 game he batted.
But once, yeah.
Fair to judge him.
I, I mean, wouldn't judge him. I mean, can judge him for the innings there, and that was excellent. But I give him a 10 for the innings there alone. Like, we were in trouble. 8 yard, well, 90 yard for five. Him and King come. Uh, like, the man played such a mature innings. Him just rotate the strike, never do nothing drastic. King was going all guns blazing at one point. Him just rotate the strike. And when it was time for him to step up and hit the boundaries, he did. Think he finished that game with a six. We
Correct.
needed like four to win. So yeah, man, would I give him a 10 for just the innings there?
And Giovanni is saying that Carty was bad in the field the first game.
I mean, I think we're judging him batting. Are you I don't know why
Correct.
judging.
But we're gonna move on now and look at the bowlers now. Akil Hussain, first game 2 for 29 off 9 overs, brilliant stuff. And there's one thing that Dima. Initially, I never liked this guy at all, but one thing with me, and I always say it: the more
Yeah,
information, my opinion on the player is subjected to change. The second
that
game
part.
now, 10 overs, 4 for 39, absolutely brilliant. Going at three and
Magnificent.
over, come on, man. And the
Man,
final
man.
game now, final game of the series, it did bowl well once again. That's 10 overs, going at five this time around, 2 for 52. So
Yeah, and even going at five would have too expensive for him, and that's a decent bowling effort.
so when I look at what Akil did, and boy, as I was saying, brother, when I talk about a thinking cricketer,
Hmm.
you mentioned Akil.
Yes,
And
sir.
when you look at what he did in this series, even when remember that the Netherlands did get off to some good starts in quite a few of the games. They did.
Think all of them.
Exactly. Remember the final game it was that they reached what 100 without loss,
Yes, man.
and they were basically in the chase and all that. Actually, they were ahead of the chase at one point,
Yep, yep.
and then in comes Akilo saying change the fortunes. And boy, as I said, I rate this guy highly. How much would they give him?
Boss, man of the series, that's a 10. Easy. But now not more for step about Keeler saying, brother. Like from the first time I see that man play cricket. I mean, I know him want put up himself as this all rounder. And I know him did spank a few in the last part against England or whatever. I don't see him as an all rounder. Him can hold the bat and thing. He considers himself an all rounder. I don't think he is. But he's a phenomenal, phenomenal bowler. And he's
And the
such
great thing,
a gun feeler, brother. So
facts,
I'm definitely giving him a 10. He got the man of the series. Definitely a 10 for me.
deservedly. And 007, come on, fam. If you give Hussein a 8, what are you going to give man of the series? Come on, man. For me, I don't normally agree with Demo. I'm not going to agree this time either. It's Hussein,
Well,
the man is top class for me. I would give him a 10. I tell you
easily
what,
pissed off.
he's a man and I'm a dish out 10 still in there, brother. But it's when a man bowls so brilliant, brother. 9 overs at 29, 10 over, and he took a wicket there. Then he bowled 10 overs for 30 yard runs, 4 wickets. And then, as I mentioned, final game in which it was a high scoring game, 50 yard runs conceded. I'm gonna
Hmm.
be honest. Can't give him less than a 10, brother. But I'll be a wicked man for do that. 10 for Akilo saying. Man of the
Well,
series.
well done, well done, well done,
Easily, man.
well done. You come around.
And here's 007 saying that most his game is 8.5. He came into battle, didn't do much. Batting fit him down.
Oh, let him down.
Yeah, I think it should be like, but he have fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
What Giovanni Reed say? Actually comparing to the besties average. What
All
what
right, so Gio, what I want to ask you,
what
who are the best in the game right now? Because I guess you're going off that. So, based on who are the best in the game right now, who would really have ahead of this guy? Otherwise, from the Rashid Khans and all these supernatural beings of this earth, who would you have ahead of him?
boss, that makes no sense, brother. Akil Hussein has probably I think he had the start for the most wickets for 2022. That no make
Who?
no sense. Akil Hussein
Wow.
in the world, but I thought like where am I talk about? Compared to the best, the man is right up there with the best right now. And he has been for quite a while.
As I told you, he's not the biggest spinner of the ball, but in terms of control and all that, this guy is
If
super,
he
man.
if him get a pitch return, he will turn the ball,
He
boss.
will. That is
Cause
true.
it yeah, exactly.
All right. Next man that we're going to look at is Alzari. Because even though people might look at it,
Man's called
come
Chahal.
on, brother. Charles is a T20 bowler. That man in ODI is average. T20.
The boy said Chahal and Jadeja. Are you serious?
All right. When I mentioned Asaranga, yeah, man. Asaranga and Rashid Khan and Mujib to an extent. Yeah, those guys are top, man. But, bro, come on. Jay, what are you on? Nara
What?
even play cricket, brother.
Alright, you know what? Me not gonna take
Let's go.
I
Let's
think
go.
oh see Christoph posted stat day. Since he made his debut as taking the most wicketed international ODIs.
So if that's the case, how can he not be up there? That's what I really want to understand. It's not as if the guy play against some bug teams.
Yeah, the man that comment never make no sense. But me not gonna take on people with
This
that.
is facts by 007 as well. Hussein knock Allen out the team.
Yeah,
Facts.
that for me no fair happen still, but that's a different story.
But look at Zari, man. I thought Zari was good in this series as well in terms of his bowling and all of that and control. This is something that we always beat him for
Yep.
in terms of control. But this series, he was good with the ball. And I think one game he had what? One for 30, and then the final game, I think the final game was the only game that he conceded a lot of runs in. And as I mentioned, they were going for runs. And actually, he never played the final game, as a matter of fact.
No, I'm never play.
But the two games that he played, he bowled 8 overs to 30, and then the next one he bowled 9 overs to 30. That was class bowling from Zari. What say you?
Boss, not just in bowling, in pace. Like the man, like ever since I don't remember, just before he went to the IPL, like
Mm-hmm.
in pace, just a ramp up, ramp up, ramp up, and he's bowling so well, and he's using the short ball very effectively as
True.
well. He has matured. I mean, he's always been good for us in white ball cricket. I think sometime in test cricket let him down with the red ball, but I think he should be the leader for attack going forward with the white ball, Iman Jaden Seals. So I'm definitely going to give Zari 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah, he was bowling really well.
All right. Yes, Krista saying that. Remember, he also opened the bowling sometime, bowling in the middle. The man control is best. I see. Offensive spin. Oh, saying
Christoph,
about in regards to Ocean.
yeah, Christoph, you don't need to bring up nothing else, boss. That comment was ridiculous. We can't. The man is right up there with the best spinners in the world.
So you're saying you're giving Zarya 7.5.
Yes, 7.5.
I'll probably give him a 7. I think that it can do more because I want him to be the strike ball. And again, as I mentioned, Nemo, when I expect something, I have a person and they don't really deliver as much as I expect because I want to see more in the wicket column. That's the thing, you know.
Yeah.
He has the what do you call it? Control, and he keeps on the run rate and all that. But when it comes down to wicket column, as my main strike bowler, I want to see more from him right there.
Well, if we see a lick with everybody, what am I gonna do?
007 said post England contestant effects coming out. I give Zari 8.
Yeah, yeah, and when him go play county cricket, obviously that's going to help too. Good point.
Facts, 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 facts. I'd love to see it though, and as I mentioned, I'm so looking forward to seeing Zari and Seals being the two main bowlers for West Indies because some of the players that has come up we expected much of and they have not blossomed, especially one fella that I'm very disappointed in, a Jamaican called O'Shane Thomas. It was a huge disappointment, brother. But next one we're going to look at is Aiden Walsh Jr. How you thought he performed?
Listen, I know a lot of people are going to beat Hayden Walsh. Um, I don't think I don't think he bowled as bad as people might make it out to be. I think he got us a couple crucial breakthroughs as well. One of the partnership, I think the bowl and cart that he took was was um was very crucial at the time, and he was actually bowling well enough for Hayden Walsh. Well, he's bowling well enough for a long time for me see, and he seemed to get more confident the more he bowled. Like he's a guy
So
who's just
hold
in
on,
and out of the.
one for 47 off 10, one for 40 off 10, and then two for 54 off 10.
Yeah, like I say, people are gonna say him go for runs, especially the 50 odd game and stuff. But I think he will better than those figures we say. Um, Especially giving us the breakthroughs. And for a guy we're in and out of the team, and I would know leg spin isn't the easiest thing for bowl. I think he did reasonably well throughout this series. And I'm giving him a 7.
Mm.
Yeah, people
And
are gonna bash my feet and thing and say, look at him figures, him go for 40 and blah blah. Yeah, but for me, it's not as bad as it looks.
here's Jay saying that Walsh Jr. is average too. Don't want to sound like a data. I don't think he's all that. I think he's just an okay bowler. Yeah, I think he's an okay bowler. And here's double seven said that Walsh 7.5 he did good. Was rather surprised he didn't go for over 60. I am.
Exactly. And I'm busy. For Hayden Walsh, normally see my travel, you know what I mean?
Well, that's a
There's
fact.
some of the time him not even most of the time on the Pollard, that man not bowling out him 10 overs. And him a play T20, a lot of the times him not bowl out him 4 on the Pollard because they just have no confidence in him and him travel. But I mean, 7 for me, 7.5 for me.
And Christoph is giving a 6.5. Now we just made mention of a couple bowlers. Anderson Phillip, how much would they give him?
He
Played
played
what?
what? 2 games?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first one him did mad and the second one reasonable. I mean he got a wicket, first ODI wicket. 5.
One one for 66 in the first of nine
Jesus
overs.
Christ.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna name them out, man. One for 66 in the first. And the second one that he played, let me see quick. He got one for 33, so it was reasonably better.
Yeah,
Second half
man. But
seven.
he was way better in the other game. Um, Boss, you can't go for 60 against Netherlands. I'm going to go 5. I'm giving him a solid 5. Oh, yeah. See there, 5. I'm going to give him 5. He really balanced it out well in the second game. So I'm going to go 5.
Michelle, you're late for class tonight, Michelle. You're normally show for class early once we are discuss cricket. So what on?
Big up,
Hopefully,
Michelle.
hopefully I
No, no,
never traffic on the road.
no Pollard tonight to grade. So I'm not look out for that.
But uh I think I'll give Addison Philippa 3.5. Why? But I can't come with so much promise. Yes, I know that you're better in red ball cricket and all of that, but man, I decided to give a chance and you took a lot of wickets. Well, seems like I'm here to hater tonight because everybody gave him a 5.
Yeah,
But
you grade really harsh, bro.
it's, I'm just gonna be fair, brother. 3.5. So they come in with this expectation. I keep on mentioning it, Demo. You have to mark it down for them thing of people expected much from him now because they say he has been knocking on the door for a long while and he deserve a chance. Now he got the chance, so prove it to us, brother. He can't concede 66 against the Netherlands.
Yeah, but
I'm
then
gonna
him
say
fix it and go for 30 odd. I don't understand. I don't know what you mean people expect. I didn't expect no one bugger miracle working from Phillips balls.
yeah, but
So
not necessarily you, bro, but other people had him to do it. That's the thing.
all right, well, cool.
All right, Jaden Seals, he played what, 2 games? And I look at what he did. What sort of grade would he give him?
What were his figures like? Like I said, I don't have them stuff with me right now.
Because the Pakistan game just overshadowed everything. Me tell you about it, brother. Same thing reached me.
No, man, I don't remember nothing
All right, so the
about
first game he
Seals.
bowled what's going on? First game, he didn't play the first game really. He didn't.
He played the last two.
Yeah, I think he played the last 2. It was one game that he actually played.
One?
Yeah, based on
Okay.
my calculation, it seems as if he played only one. Yeah,
Oh,
he never played the first 2. So let me check the final one now. And the final game now, yeah, he bowled 10 overs, 1 for 59.
yeah, and the face of it that not sound too good either.
And this was his
Um,
debut, right?
yeah, he made his debut. He made his debut as well because I mean, we did bowl him in a test match. Um, Seals. I mean, at points he was bowling well. He went for a bit of top in the game where you just mentioned the 50th. But I mean, who didn't? I think a lot of bowlers went for some runs in that game. Um, I'm going to go 6.5 for Seals.
And if you look at it, if we're being honest, in that game, based on the players that completed a lot of cut off over, I mean, Mears did bowl decent, 7 overs, 1 for 31. But after that, in terms of players that completed 10 or close to 10, you had Hussein conceding 52,
Mm-hmm,
Walsh conceding 54,
mm-hmm.
Seals conceding 59, and Sherman was about to complete his cut off overs, went for 67 with 3 wickets. So I'll give him a 6. Debut and all
Yeah,
of that, everything factored in, and it was really at the back end of his
yeah,
ball that
yeah.
conceded the run. So yeah,
Mm,
fair.
yeah.
And as I just mentioned, Sherman, what sort of grade would he give?
Um, 3 for 60. Uh, I'm gonna go the same. I'm giving him a 6 as well.
And Christoph is saying that he's giving Seals a 6. Giovanni saying that he's giving him a 7. W7 said that he's giving a 7.5 because he had chances dropped off him. So yeah, in terms of Sherman, I think I'll just give him a 5. Why? 2 of those wickets came when the game was basically dead and dusted.
Bro,
So
wickets are wickets, brother. Brother,
yeah,
yeah,
but the
talk
fact
about.
remains, brother. No man, some has more value. Just like we mentioned about the batting. Yes, man. Oh, innings are structured and all of that. I'll
Yeah,
give it a 5, man. It was at the back end when Netherlands basically was, yeah, basically out of the game. And here's W7 said Lewis 7, 3 wickets saved him. Christoph saying 5.5. So Christoph is basically in the same bracket with me. Michelle was saying that she was giving Caesar 6.5, and Gia is saying that he's giving him a 6. Now, going to jump from that and quickly let's get into the one game that all his wickets came in the last over. So we can't give a high ratings to that, brother. But let's get out of that, Dima, because I mentioned we have quite a few things to chop up quick.
yeah.
And Pakistan series now. Get into that. West Indies took on Pakistan in the first game of a 3 match series. Batted first and shit up once again. Classy 127 runs off 134 deliveries. Um, Shamar Brooks once again made a 70. Puran kind of upgraded a bit, made 21 this time around the 3 sixes. Ravman made 32. Shepard made 25, and that was about it in terms of scoring. Pakistan turned out, but Fakar never really troubled the score as much. Imam made 65. Captain Fantastic Babar made a century. Rizwan, second best batsman in the team with a 59. And the man who saved the day for them, Kushdale Shah, with a quick fire for the one of 23. That included 4 mammoth 6s. But Liam, I don't really know if you would really want to talk about the batting because for me, I move past the batting. It's a bowling and the captaincy I really want to zoom in on right now. So
Before we move past the button, I thought we were 20 runs short.
I
Um,
agree based on where we were.
yeah, with the start we get and stuff, I thought we were 20 runs short. I don't know, like people are gonna say obviously we're gonna get to the bowling or whatever, but uh, I'm not even talking hindsight. Like while watching the game, may I say no man, we have to try get more runs than this. I think the, and to be honest, West Indies has worked on the whole dot ball thing. But not like they've been running really hard, and I needed to mention that too. For the series in Netherlands, like me say, gone so far now out of my mind. But when Casey Carty came and he was batting with Brandon King, brother, running between the wickets. I know they almost run out probably once or twice, but the running between the wickets has vastly improved for the West Indies. And I know they had a camp to work on batting spin, sweeping especially, and also running between the wickets, and it is showing. By the way, Casey Carty is rapid, like the man fast like jet. Anyway, so they have been working on it, and I saw a lot of it in Pakistan. But yeah, I thought we were 20 runs short, and I think in the end it's what cost us the game. But we're gonna talk about the bowling, I guess, just before it. But big up to Hope, like
Batting manual.
the man is just a next level, and I'm glad that they use Mears to open again. They fixed the mistake. I mean, he did make any runs, obviously, but I like that Brooks is batting at three, and he also batted at a reasonable click, and so did Hope. So I'm not gonna beat them for
Yeah.
batting slow, but yeah, we needed 20 more runs.
All right, Jaya, so you've been beating the men in the section to an extent, you know. Well, not necessarily beat, but I want to ask you, since as that you said that Ocean is not in the top 10, where would you rank Shea Hope in terms of an ODI batsman in comparison to those that are around right now? Where would you rank him? I want to know that from you, Jay. But even when I look at the bowling, West Indies, well, I mean, Pakistan had the chase under control. Imam played a stupid shot, although I never mind because that's what I wanted him to do. But it was basically in Pakistan's favor right throughout.
Yeah,
Remember, as we always say, once you have wicket in hands, the
yeah,
game is
man.
yours. So it came down to a point and West Indies did pull it back, brother, and they needed what 24 after the final two over.
Let me tell you, you
That's like
see,
20. Wasn't it
it
20?
they
Yeah.
needed from 40 from something day before
Around
Alzari
24
bowled again.
deliveries.
After the three sixes were hitting in
Yeah.
something day over,
Mm.
Alzari had 22. They needed 22 from us 16 or at one point, something like that. And then Shipper go get the ball. But we're not gonna reach the say, but continue. But we did pull it back. We did pull it back. And the thing is though, it's not just the pulling it back in. It's how we pull it back. Because we got Babar Azam. Once you get Babar out,
And
listen,
Rizwan.
yeah, but may I get to the Rizwan thing? Rizwan wasn't even all that batting all that fluently for me. Like him did way
Really,
behind.
boss? And
And
he was scoring at that basically the
no,
same pace
he
as
he he started out very slowly,
he did.
Rizwan.
But
And you see when he
hold
got
on,
to
man.
50, it was a
That's how he
55
has
ball.
been, you know.
Hmm?
That's how he has been for a long while.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm saying we weren't in panic mode with Rizwan. That's what I say. Like when him get to 50, it was a 55 ball, and I think him probably like a 4 and 2.
Yeah,
No,
50. No, man, he made 59 off 61.
no. When he got to 50, it was a 55 balls, and at the time it was like two fours and a sixer. So he never like a blaze everything. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But then we get him out too, and I'm like, yeah, this definitely no. There's not a bunch to come. I think Shadab not play cricket in about 6 years or something like that, and I never really expect. I mean, know, actually the U2 lick all of the runs. I have no idea who he is, but
for
I
real?
heard that. Yeah, I heard that he has a
Bro,
big
that man is a
reputation.
monster in PSL fam.
Yeah, yeah, I heard that from the
Hold on,
comments.
man. Let me educate you a bit. You see,
Yeah, yeah,
him and the guy that they brought in, Mohamed Harris, those two guys in PSL, brother, next level. Trust me, man.
yeah, yeah. Well. I heard. Well, I saw it. I saw it live.
You see the Kush little shark dude? He
Mm-hmm.
played for the winning team, the team that Rizwan captain. So both of them were in the same team in PSL.
Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, I saw it firsthand that what he can do, but I heard he had a reputation, and from the way he started batting, though, it never like me I say, why them a talk him up so big? Like him never really, him never really do nothing. But then, jeez, like it's so hard for me for defend Puran. And listen, mega say this, Zine, and people are gonna come for me in the comment section. But sometimes, especially after what Levan just said
I
to
see
me a
what this
while ago,
coming.
sometimes, boss, we just have to give the opponents credit. Like we Levan just tell me about this man, bro. I don't know him. And the man come and the man play a blind off a inning. Sometimes we just have to just take off a cap and say, oh, well played, youth. Um, you batted really well. Because like what we are gonna do? What we are gonna do? Everybody are gonna come now and blame Puran and blame Shepherd. All right, cool. That's fine. But for me, we sometimes have to give opposition credit, boss. That's just some see it. So you
Yeah,
can go on,
brother.
go
But
on, go on, go coach Shepherd and Puran.
um, if I get there, it's 007 saying that boss Pakistan needed 40 odd runs and Shepherd went for 20. Over Joseph went for 3. Then Shepherd went for around 14, then gave Seals over. So he actually went for 15, and they needed 5 off the final over. So, bro, I dislike this man as a closer. You know this much.
Where him get
As
the reputation from? Like who say him
far,
one closer in the first place? Like
far.
why people think him so special at bowling Yorkers and all of these? Like the man bowl one Yorker probably every 3 overs. Like why people think he's so special?
That's what I'm bringing across because that is what they have him as. That's what they have him as in one. I remember it was a whole day series in the Caribbean, I believe it was that he
Then him
played.
go for 100.
I'm trying to remember if it was that game, but I think it was a game where he opened the ball in first ball, 6, and then he got a wicket after.
Mm.
And people started to build up this ego boosting thing for him that hey, he might go for a 6 first ball, but then he comes back and take a wicket and all of that. Bro, I dislike this man as a bowler. Why? I like to say progression in terms of people improving, and I haven't seen this guy improving at all. And as you mentioned, Dima, this guy bowl a Yorker every like 5 over. So during his 10 over spell, let's expect 2 Yorker to be bowled, and he keep on bowling to the batsman's sweet spot. And Kush Shah was just
It
smiling all
made
day.
no sense. It made
None.
no sense.
And, and
And then they give little seal 6 runs for defend. Like that was never going to happen.
bro, I'm telling you the truth. I rather Kyle Mayers bowl that over.
No, no. So
Nah,
so that's the question. That's the question then, right? So I had that question to ask. So I guess
I just
people in
kidding.
the comment section can.
I'm flipping around the script. So this
Yeah.
one I'm going to do. You see that over that
The penultimate.
the
with Shep-
penultimate.
Yeah, with Shepherd ball.
I'm giving that over to Seals.
Yes, and then you have 1 overs for ball. Like who are gonna get that?
The final over now, boy, it hard to do it still now, but I think I'm gonna get it. So I give him the
Who?
final over because to me,
Who?
you know,
Who?
see,
Who?
Shepherd.
Oh yeah, give back Shepherd the last one.
Yeah, I'm tell you why. You see in cricket, generally, no, bro. You know that is a penultimate over. Generally, decide a lot of games. Even T20. Notice that it's the 19th over. A lot of batsmen now must try to target. Why? To
Yeah.
lessen the amount that they have to get in the final
In the
over.
final. Yeah, yeah.
So I would go for Seals right there because, as I mentioned, he never bowled badly in the first game that he played against Netherlands. And then this game is not a case as if he was bowling badly because before that, I think he bowled 8 overs for around
In their
47.
bowl good man.
So 8 overs of 47. I remember that he bowled a maiden in that as well. So
Mm.
I personally would flip around the script, bowl Seals in the penultimate, and then give Shipper the final over because I think Seals has more control and he would have done what the captain asked him to do. But Shepard, mine's a done cricketer, brother.
So I mean I don't know if you saw when they had this little mini meeting and Alzari get vexed like
Yes,
uh,
man.
Puran came up Paul and Alzari was there and it's like Puran was gonna make Shepherd bowl and Alzari was so upset and I mean him are the senior bowler for me him are the senior bowler right there so And I know Puran are the captain and stuff, but he's a young captain. I don't know what your views are, what your views are in terms of how Alzar reacted to the captain, especially on camera and stuff. I mean, Alzar is that kind of youth. They still kind of seem like one of them man they who wear emotions on him sleeve. I mean, him not really smile a lot when him not bowl and them kind of stuff. So I don't know what are your I like the captain say, listen, a shepherd a go bowl and him vex and I go on him most. You know, man, like I don't know who you was suggesting to bowl, but obviously I probably him gonna say give Jaden Seals the penultimate and then them will work from there. I don't know. But
All right,
what are your thoughts
what I
on
say about it, Dima, is that all right. Personally, I know that you're the captain, right, and the decision comes down to you. However, based on all the game, and you know that on the show, you and I, along with a lot of others, are big on situational awareness.
yeah.
So I think probably Joseph was looking at how things has gone. I
Yep.
was probably saying I think Seals would actually be the best fit right here. You can give the final over to Shepard, but at this point in time, give this one to Seals. And I think probably his mindset was where we're thinking that penultimate over, that's where
Mm-hmm.
batsman normally target bowlers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Since as Seals has bowled well so far, give him that one and then you close it with Shepard. So but I don't like see people react to captain that way, brother. But as I mentioned, I think it was just mere emotions wearing the sleeve, his art on his sleeves, and man really wanted to win that game because they know that 1-0 up on Pakistan. Come
Yeah.
on, riding the wave.
All right. So here's where I differ with everybody. Zine. I mean, no, I agree in terms of whatever. I mean, the captain Seri. Me play cricket, especially now, and I know what it's like when a captain really want to do what you say and get upset. It even happened Sunday gone. But anyway, we're not talking about that. But here's where I differ, and this is why I wanted to. So make you read that. This is why I wanted to um give the batsman credit, Zin, because for me, when I blame Shepherd and Puran for giving away the game, I am blaming the minor details, apart from me saying we needed 20 more runs. I'm blaming Shepherd, but not for him bowling. And I'm blaming Hayden Walsh, but not for him bowling. There was a chance when the man licked back the ball to Shepherd and the man for stop the ball and give them only one. And they ended up getting two to put back the man who licked the ball on strike. Right?
Hold on a second.
Hayden Walsh did the
In that
same.
penultimate over,
I don't remember which over it was, close to the end. Hayden Walsh did the same thing. The man him forget one on the boundary, and Hayden Walsh make the man him get two for go face the penultimate where Shepherd get liquid for. I mean, like, how you make the man get two right there? So he was so casual, and he would have the new batsman on strike. So man, say like for me, that was a big part in the whole thing, and that probably changed the whole game. Them 4 runs, 2-2. It was it two or one? I remember, but if you keep the batsman with the new on strike, but they allowed a run, and then for Hayden Walsh, it was definitely two that shouldn't have been two.
all right, Demo, look at this though. What I'm bringing across. Remember that in that penultimate over, right? The man ball the first delivery to Nawaz and they got a single off that one.
Mm,
Second delivery, he nailed that Yorker outside half stump. He did.
mm-hmm.
Batsman squeeze it out, get two off right. Why is it that this man couldn't try bowl a Yorker again? This time around, and the man does bowl a full ball right on the middle stump. Based on
Mm-hmm.
how Kushdil was playing, what do you think he's going to do? He's going to slap that all day long, brother.
Yeah.
And then to close out the over, this is where I said, well, not close, but the fifth delivery of the over, the man decided that he was going to go length. In that final over, we have watched cricket long enough. Otherwise, Sam doing Bravo in West Indies cricket, we used to master the craft of bowling a length delivery at the depth.
A late delivery.
Yes.
No. You have to tell me. Obed Mackay.
That's the only man that I can think of. So what I'm bringing across is that why you gonna let this, brother? Why not keep on going full outside half stone?
But
That's
I
Duns
mean,
cricket farm.
it's easier said than done. And like me say, you just have to give the batsman credit, boss. Like, I never saw baby 6 man, I saw monster 6 man licking a boss.
You know that.
Yo, right now me have to go look out for this man, cause the man licked the ball far, and like me say, he wasn't showing signs of that earlier, and him just timed the thing perfect.
See it? 007 is saying the exact same thing what I'm saying, Demo. The man was trying to bowl too much slower deliveries.
Yeah, but that's how you're doing at the death. You try and outfox the batsman.
Demo, you're not doing bravo nor.
Well,
Forget
he was
Malloy.
under his tutelage. You know, Bravo try to teach all of them. You know?
But only thing we can do now is just look forward to the second game and take whatever we can into the next game. For me, Shepard now play the next game. But I don't want to Kimo Paul because Kimo Paul is a run scatter as well. So I don't even know what I'm going to work
Wait,
with.
is he a drop shepherd?
I'll probably would, but then I'll drop him for a man that is not much different. And Shepard is going to give me something with it, but so might as
Yeah,
well just stick with him.
yeah, me not drop shepherd. Me not
I
so
might as
react
well
to
stick with
him.
him. I'm not killing confidence, so I'll stick with him.
It's just I think they have to just use like make better bowling. Wait, didn't even Brooks bowl?
What in this game?
I'm sure Mr. Brooks bowl over.
You're positive?
Boss,
No, man, it
sometime you
didn't
wonder
one.
Brooks never bowl.
Seals board 9.2 overs, one made, one for 53. Shepard 9 overs for 70 on one wicket. Alzari 2 for 55 off his 10. Mayor's ball 6 for 39. Akil Hussein 10 for and 1 for 51. And Walsh on the ball 5 overs.
So which game Mr. Brooks bowl one
He
over?
was in the Netherlands series.
Okay, alright. Yeah,
But
I'm Powell. Like Powell, why Powell not get the ball?
it's crazy. I have no clue what's going on right there.
Alright.
But
But yeah, but I mean Pakistan they deserve the victory. Like you say, they were ahead of the run rate, and they had the run they had the chase well in their hands, and then we kind of sneak in there for a little bit. But at the end of the day, I think Pakistan fully deserved victory.
agreed. So otherwise from that, and as I said, no changes for the next game, right?
Um wait, who are the other players when
I
they
know
whenever
I
played?
know that Kimo Paul is there and I'm trying to remember who else. Anderson Philip, I think he's still there as well.
Yeah, I think they might bring in they might bring in Paul for Shepherd, just for the depth bowling thing. And I mean, they're pretty much the same players, and he might offer something with the bat as well.
Brother, Paul hardly bat nowadays. I don't know much. But anything else on the other team before we get to the real thing?
No man, that's it. I mean, tomorrow we'll see what happens. But
I hope they win because I want them to win this series 2-1 because I really need them to climb up on that ladder.
boys, I mean, we just need some points, bro. Even if we lose 2-1, just give me the points.
Yeah, man, that's why I said that I want them to win it, man, so the points can just bring them up further the table.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, I know that the West Indies will take on Bangladesh, that is, in a test
Yes, boy.
series. And that begins what, the 16th of this month?
Hmm.
Test squad was announced. Obviously, Captain Fantastic, my favorite cricketer, Craig Brathwaite. People might think that it's JC, but Craig Brathwaite is his man favorite cricketer. Um, VC,
Oh boy.
Mr. Blackwood himself, got out stupid couple times in the 4 day because, bro, I'm gonna be honest, you know that this is the first I've been this invested in 4 day cricket.
Oh yeah.
Trust me, almost every day I watched it on YouTube, brother.
Maybe because it's so readily available. You know, I
Yeah, man,
think.
I was switching right across all 3 games right throughout.
Yeah, yeah. Oh wait, before you name out the rest of the squad level, I just want to ask Michelle. Michelle, like, but not pick you out or nothing. But do you think we would have lost this game under Pollard's captaincy? It's just a yes or no. I don't need an explanation. But just want to know. Do you think at the stage where everything was, if you think we'd have lose this game under Pollard captaincy? All right, go ahead, Levon.
That's good to get in this one. 007 is saying that tomorrow batting lineup: Pope, Myers, Brooks, King, Puran, Powell. And 007 is also saying no, they wouldn't have lost. Anthony saying yes.
I mean, I'll let the comments decide, you know. We're just, what Michelle say?
Oh,
No.
so she's saying no, they would have won.
Oh,
Oh,
we
okay, so Anthony's agreeing that they would have won. Okay.
wait. Wait. Michelle is saying no.
So Michelle,
I'm saying
would they have won with Pollard? Give him back the answer.
yeah. Would we have won that game with Kieran Pollard as captain?
Yeah.
That's the question.
All right. So back to the test team. So obviously Blackwood, as I mentioned, this man gave away his wicket a lot of times. But stick up in. What I want to do is congratulate the Barbados team, and they actually won the 4-day tournament. Congrats to them, and they
Big
were the
up
most
Craig.
consistent team right throughout. So good that they did it. Although I dislike seeing Jonathan Carter in the team, but that's a story for next day. But
My
congrats to
skipper.
them, man. Um, she's saying that they would have lost, and Anthony's also saying yes, they would have lost. 007 says no, we wouldn't lose. Okay,
No, brother Michelle agree with me because I said would they have
just
won that game under Pollard, and she said yes. Only Anthony said they would have lost.
bro. Michelle is saying that they would have lost, bro.
All right, all right.
But as I mentioned, Brathwaite and Blackwood, you know that there's the captain and vice captain already. The second favorite cricketer, JC.
God
Um,
have mercy. Right, wanna stop tag favorite cricketer for me now?
we have Nkrumah, Joshua Da Silva, disappointed by him in the 4-day. We have Zari, Kyle Mayers, Anderson Phillip, Raymond Reefer, Jaden Seals, Devon Thomas, much maligned Devon Thomas back in the fold, and the man himself, who have been calling for to get a chance a long while back, was absolutely brilliant. Well, what about that is, in the
Mm,
4-day, Gudakesh Moti. Finally, he gets a chance, and let's see how he will perform in the West Indies colours. I know that Anthony Henry is actually happy because he's a guy that really wanted to see Moti. Now, look at the team, and some people might be surprised. Some people might be asking, what is Devon Thomas doing there? But actually, he was in what top five run scorer this 4-day tournament,
that's what
and
would Evan Thomas.
yeah, he
Yeah, man,
was
he was up there.
yeah, and then you know that reserves. Oh, I never gave out the reserve. The reserves are Tej Narain, who was brilliant as well, but we can't have Craig Brathwaite, Tej Narain, and the end crewman of the same team right now.
Mm,
Who the cross, bro? Because those guys batting from now till tomorrow. Well, those guys will bat for the 5 day. Let's just put it
yeah.
at that. Because in the recently concluded 4-day tournament, it was Craig Brathwaite and Tej Narain who faced the most deliveries.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So now we'll look at it. JC is still the opener, and I like this combination. Reason being, I told this man I'll give him a chance. I remember that when I went and killed the other day, I said I'm going to give him another chance. Reason why I like the combination, and even if you talk to him and tell him man stop try sweeping every damn time. I know I'm team. If it's not sweeping, it's edging. What the hell
But
is wrong with this man?
boss, you think somebody ever talk to you about it? Brother, the man just not the man. Alright, let me tell you. The man believes that it's his release shot. And you can't fault people when them have them release shot, boss.
But
I
your
mean,
release
he
shot
gets
can
him
be a
runs in.
detriment.
Sweep get him runs in. A lot of the time, Sweep
It
gets him a lot
does,
of
but he
runs.
also gets him out.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, you can't change his mind,
No
boss.
man, but Demo, why I brought it up enough? I was watching the game, bro, and the man just set the man for around two bunges in the over. And I come just knock out the rest, brother. Why need to sweep again? Easy man. I know one day we play for him,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
um, why I said that I'll still give JC a chance is that, and why I like the combination. You see, in Test cricket, fam, I want someone that can hold one end and the next one can attack, right?
Yeah.
I don't want two man just out there just grinding, 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 grinding.
Mm,
That's not going to accumulate runs much. So I still want someone that can actually attack. And I know that Tage can do it, but he refused to do it. I don't know why, but
yeah.
Tage will eventually get his chance. He's at 25 now, I think. Yeah, I think he's
Something like that.
25. So I think Tage will eventually get his chance, but right now, let's be honest. Why are we going to drop JC? It's not a case as if he didn't score runs in the 4-day. He was up there as well. I think he was
Yep.
top five as well. So why are we going to drop the guy? Why? Give me a reason. But um, when we look at the team that they assemble, we know that we're missing our key bowler in Roach.
Mm.
So batting lineup.
Voila. Before we get there, so because I have a lot of issues. Zine,
Okay.
I have a lot of issues with West Indies and how them select
So
teams.
selection. Yeah.
Zine, and here here's my thing. I don't know. I don't know if you have the President's 11 team with you right now.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, just read that out for people here
All
and
right.
just
So
hear some of the names we're gonna get calling.
it's a captain, Yannick Caraya. It was good
Mm,
for that.
yeah,
Colin Archibald. That guy is going to come into my test team over Anderson Phillip all day, every day.
he had what 14 wickets.
Yeah, and it scored a couple runs well. He scored a century.
Yeah,
Um, Alec Athanase. Okay. Page and Chandapal. Brian Charles, and I'm not talking about Lara. This
yeah,
is a little lollipop spinner.
yeah.
Um, Rastan. What is Rastan doing his president team? Rastan must go sit down now, brother. Kevin Imlach. I don't know, but
He
I
was
need this guy to
decent.
work on his keeping a bit more than I can say, okay, develop him.
Yeah.
This is the person that I would definitely have over Anderson Phillip.
Mm,
Jeremiah Louis. I can't see
mm,
why that man is not in the test team.
exactly.
Then we have Preston McSween. That guy's doing well as he's also doing well. Left armor, bring a
Yep,
different dimension to the team.
yep.
Martin, yeah, he has been Jamaica's best bowler.
Mm.
Salazano and Warrican.
All right. So here's my thing, Zine. First of all, Raheem Cornwall omission from both teams, not just the President's 11, not just West Indies team, but
Jaja.
from the President's 11 is a complete travesty. And I'm gonna ask Anthony for please correct the man. The man is not Jumbo, it is Jimbo. So please call the man by him right name and stop calling the man Jumbo. But it's a travesty, brother. The man was our leading wicket taker with 23 wickets at 21, brother, in the regional competition. 23 wickets at 21. And the last time we played Bangladesh, him and Warwick can spin us to victory over there. So when Kyle Mears make him double century. How in God's name is Cornwall not even in the presidency level side? What's happening? There was not, I don't know the reason. We can't understand. Are we saying that what Cornwall done? The man never, the man no feel at test level. Why is he not in the team? It makes no sense, bro. So I don't understand what's going on with Cornwall. I don't know if it's a weird thing. I don't know. No, I don't get it. But
So yesterday, discrimination, eh?
I don't get it. And you remember the other day them a talk about we call it victimization.
Yes,
And that
this is definitely victimization.
this makes no sense. So that's my first issue.
Uh-huh.
Zane, Kimo Paul was our second wicket taker, leading wicket taker. Well, he was right up there. He took 20 wickets in the competition.
Hmm.
And him gone over so go and play. Him get called up to go play the ODI. But in a 4-day cricket, the man just take 20 wickets. But like, okay, why is he not in the president's level for this team? Like, if we're going to use this competition to pick our players, boss, Zine, how are we not rewarding players when time them do well? And from we mentioned John Campbell earlier, people are gonna come with this nonsense about like what me not go argue about John Campbell because people are gonna say me emotional. But the man was right up there in terms of runs. The man make 398 runs at the average of 50. And him never we just won a series with John Campbell opening with Craig, and the partnerships were brilliant with a lot of the times when they played. So they're not going to drop him for bringing in Lika Shandapal for all we saying Lika Shandapal for get a bus. Zine, like what was Shandapal runs and average before them 200s there? People act like saying this all worldly player now. Like the
Because
man they average like most of 20
you know
before
that
this.
in truth, Demo, you know that as I mentioned, I was skipping across all the matches, and I saw a lot of Ghanaians fans saying that this is long overdue from Shanda Paul. You hold them some runs.
Exactly. Like he was about to get dropped. I don't understand how everybody just all up on this Chandapal thing for John Campbell. Like say the man there make runs all along. The man never there scoring a bag of runs all along, brother. So I mean, he make the reserves, him get him reward. That's good enough. If something happen to JC, all right, chop chop, you can get a knock. Zine. So that's the other thing. I'm very happy though that Floyd Reefer got it. Both that Reefer got his
Rayman.
call up. Raymond Reefer. Say Floyd Reefer. Floyd Reefer can't play cricket.
Brother Raymond Reef can start play for Guyana, brother.
Like,
Man was on the beach and team and the man played for Guyana. You remember that match that they lost for Guyana?
yeah. So I'm very happy for him, and him deserve it. And I remember probably a way back we'd have talked about him, and I say, oh, him are one of the cricketers were just kind of unlucky.
Yeah,
Especially with Jason Holder in the team, because him are pretty much the same thing with Jason Holder, except left arm. You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I'm very happy for him, and him fully deserve it. So yeah. The other thing is, both of us are big fans. We're huge fans. What if Jimbo shouldn't play Paul Sterling?
Once Ireland should have dropped Paul Sterling too.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
no,
but
though for me it's just ridiculous that the money in the team. But yeah. So I was saying, I know both of us are huge fans of Moti, and rightly so. But how did Moti just shoot past everybody and just jump in at the
he was on
team?
the fringes though, you know.
No. But Cornwall was there as the number one spinner.
No, bro, remember that they moved
Wait,
on
no,
all though, you know.
wait, no.
Uh,
Cornwall was there, Warwickon was there, and
mm-hmm,
Permal was there. All
mm-hmm.
three of them we ahead of Moti. And then all of a sudden, Moti just come and fly past everybody and into the team. And there's no Permal. Permal took 19 wickets during this tournament,
Yeah, but
Cornwall took
Dimo, get
everybody.
this one I'm looking at. Who played the previous Test series against England? Wasn't it was it Warrington or
Permal.
Permal? Permal, right?
Permal. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that Permal never performed well in that game because I
No,
remember that
no, he
they
didn't
talked about it.
perform.
So I think they're probably looking at it from that standpoint and say that he never performed in that series, and even though he did something in the regional level, they're going to give a chance to Moti to see what Moti can do on the international scene. So I think they're probably looking at it from that standpoint.
That's fine. But Permal not even met the squad boss. The man they in the president's 11.
Yeah, man, let's in goodness sake.
Cornwall don't make the president's 11. Like, me not understand what's happening. And you know who made the president's 11? Charles.
Brian
Seriously,
Shaw.
brother? Charles take 16 wicket at 27. You know the tournament. Which Charles do for make the president's 11 over Cornwall?
You
Like,
can
it
back.
just, like, the thing just not add up, brother. And for me, I have a whole heap of issues and stuff. But
Oh. So 007 is saying that I understand he was chosen over Permal due to Permal being given time off
oh, a
performing.
mother.
His mother was alright with that
Okay,
settles.
okay. Yeah. I remember that. All right, well that's fair enough, and I can understand that. But yeah, I mean those are just my concerns. Boss, but not cry. John Campbell in the team. Why would I be crying? Me just try understand the process of West Indies selection, and I don't know why me keep trying to do this, because nobody in this world will understand the process, because it just really don't make any sense. But
Alright, what am I
Rustan
talking
Chase,
about? Christopher Michel, block that person there.
like Rustan Chase, the man in the like where my go players.
Brother, Rastan Chase must not see back West Indies team, brother. I'm serious.
No,
No fan of West Indies
but
cricket.
hold on. The only way Rustan Chase a go play as him a play as a bowler. Because Rustan Chase can't bat anymore. And which part him a go bat? Him can't bat in the top 7.
Yeah, good thing that a President 11 in there, now, brother. And I see back West Indies first team.
But Chase couldn't make the top 7. He would have to play as a number 8 bowler or play for one of the spinners as an out and out spinner bars. But it is what it is. Go talk about the side. But just they have a thing about the selection, and it don't make no sense to me.
Alright, so yeah, what I'm going to do. We're just going to look at 00711 and see if we'd actually make any changes. Actually, no, we're going to give our own 11. 007, I soon get to your team, boss. So, Demo, opening start already secured, so we don't need to say anything in regards to that. That started 1 and 2. One down, we're going with.
So but at 3,
Mhm.
um, ooh, them normally use banner. You know what? Me go make banner but at 3.
All right, number four.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you on that.
Yeah, but number three. Four. Who have a four? Um, I guess we'd have to go Blackwood four.
All
Yeah, we'd have to
right.
go Blackwood four, and then at five, Kyle Mears,
Okay.
and six. Who did they after Mears? Oh Lord, I have to go bring in. I have to go bring in Reefer. So I go play Reefer at six, and then the wicket keeper come seven.
So hold on a second. Double O 007, you're saying that Rifa was selected to bat three, hence why he batted three in the regional. So who is he actually leaving out?
He might drop Thomas. Wait, he might have
Ibrahim
Thomas.
Thomas.
He might drop Seals Moti Joseph. We might
Because
drop.
remember that two persons are missing, the captain, about captain. Older is missing, and also Roach.
He might drop one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. How him drop?
That's what I'm looking at.
And this is Philip. Him drop Philip.
Yeah, but I never have Philip in 11. So hold on a second.
Yeah, man, him drop
Are
and
you
this is
telling me
Philip.
that you're going with what? Three, well, two pace bowler and one lollipop. Well, I'm not gonna call him one lollipop because the man performed good. But you're telling me that you're going with two out and out seamer, and then Mayers who can turn over his arm.
I mean, turn the Mears is an excellent bowler in a test cricket
Yeah,
boss.
Demon, but come on, are you going to go with two out and out pace bowler and then Mayers as a first change?
Well, I mean, me just a drop thing there, no? So everybody plays except Thomas for me. So that's my 11.
And
Everybody except Thomas.
I agree. Everybody except Thomas. I mean, I don't like Anderson Phillip, but hey, what else can I do? Because remember that Roach would be a part of this 11, and then if you remove Roach, you can't just bring in a batsman. Oh, Reefa is actually there who can also bowl
Yeah,
as well.
bowl, yeah, yeah.
But then, bro,
Yeah,
stop.
man, everybody except Thomas, boss.
Yeah, because Dean, what I'm looking at today, you can't have Mayers and Reefa as your first and second change.
All right, so if everybody plays, yeah, you gotta have Alzari and Seals with a new
Correct.
ball,
Mm-hmm.
and then Phillips a go bowl first change,
Mm-hmm.
and then Philippa Mears, that's four, and then Moti a go bowl as a spinner, and him name a go turn over him man Brathwaite.
Bradfield have a turnover him Oh, Thomas have a turnover him too.
Thomas, yeah, Thomas can bowl.
That's in aim 0017, not ours.
Huh?
That's in 007 because remember we're leaving now Thomas out of our 11 unit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I guess. But yeah, for me, even the selection of leaving out a half spinner against Bangladesh with so much left hander in at the top order, it don't make no sense. Like Shakib Hassan, Tommy Iqbal up in at the top order and some other
Shantu and all
like
those guys. But bro,
no half spinner.
have you been paying keen attention to that Mushfika Rahim fella, man?
Boss, him, Linton Das, like the man
Jeez,
in the on
farm of them
center.
life.
Listen, boss. We're gonna have a warm time here. You can stay. We're gonna have a warm
But as Akil here saying that it's Bangladesh, not India, Australia. Brother, I'm gonna stop sleep on them team here.
but exactly, bro.
Stop
Exactly.
sleep on them team, fam.
When them just play against Sri Lanka and watch South Africa, I mean, I tell you, the batsman, some of the batsmen are the farm of them life.
Brother, especially that Mushfika fella, man. That man
Yeah,
is in
man.
supreme form. He broke what? I think he broke back-to-back records the other day in terms of a partnership that he and Linton does had. Because
Yeah,
I
that's
was
what I
watching
said.
a game that against Sri Lanka where Sri Lanka had them like
Mm-hmm.
23 for 4, and everybody thought
Yeah,
they were dead.
yep.
When I realized, brother, I'm saying the man changing and had me, I said, what?
Yeah, man.
But
So we
don't
in
get
for our
disgraced
own
like that,
time.
fam.
So that's why it's shocking. I mean, I guess Moti can bowl to left handers and I don't know, but
Yeah.
we'll
But
see.
In terms of prediction, what sort of prediction are you making for the series? Do you think that we have enough quality to get the win over the
Wait,
Bangladeshis?
how much match series?
I think it's three.
Is that 3 match series?
Yeah, I think so.
Um, it's going to be tough. I'm going to say I'm going to say 2-1.
No, 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 two.
Two.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 2 match series.
Mm-hmm.
The first one then Antigua though for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I may expect it to spin a little bit. And wait the bowler the name Islam or whatever I want him. He
Which
was
one that?
the T Islam.
Oh, Taijul. Brother,
Yes.
that man is the man that me fear right now.
Yeah man, him in a form of him live too. So I mean once the track starts spin, we're going to problems.
And probably media and also play. So both of them together.
Yeah, 2 match series. You know, I'm going to go. I'm going to go 1-1. Yeah, may I go 1-1.
Brother, mom say me, brother, honestly, I don't like agreeing with you because that is what I had initially, So I'm going for a draw. That's what I'm going for. Reason being, see if I had Roach and Ola, I'd have gone for West Indies to win the series. But otherwise than that, I'm going with a draw. Reason being, it's that Roach and Seals partnership in tandem, it works wonders for West Indies. And if you look at the past couple series, it has done wonders. But I
Mm.
don't know what to expect with Joseph and Seals at the top if they decided on doing that because West Indies does something sometime. It doesn't surprise me. So don't be surprised if you see Anderson Phillip and Seals opening the ball.
I see Myers with the new ball like in the
Yes, man.
ODI.
Don't be surprised, man. So based on that basis, I'm going for a draw.
Yeah, I'm thinking 1-1. Oh, and another thing. I know me did come and me did do the video much probably about a year ago about Darch not playing for West Indies ever
Yeah.
again. But the man come back and play regional cricket. Him do
Okay.
mm, okay, but him there make some runs before the break came and them there for go back to play. 'Cause I think he made a 100 or a
Yeah.
80 and whatever it was.
Still struggling with
And
the short
then
ball.
and then the man not even at the presidency level for keep. I think he was made captain for Barbados when him come back. And at one at a time. And then all of a sudden, not in the presidency level. Like what but not understand what going on
I
here.
understand. Man, him done with him, brother. That's why Devon
Yeah,
Thomas is there. You can keep.
yeah, yeah. It looked that way. Them done with him for true.
It's sad.
Oh boy, the man them not even a play rock attack in him home country. Like
Let
yo,
me tell you, say it's a Rakatak and Deutsch and those guys. Next one, Gabriel. Man, him done with Gabriel to Gabriel now see back West in this team, fam.
yeah, like what happened to him?
I'm
I
happy.
mean,
Long time that man to cut.
it's
And
tough,
he
but
looked awful.
yeah, I mean, who the man them can go against a prediction and stuff, but the Bangladesh team is no walkover. So
All right, so yeah, what is going on? I'm at a stage where I'm predicting a draw. However, I really want West Indies to win this series 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah, man, because I think one of the games will be boring in a drawn out. So yeah, I
None of
think that
them
one will draw, and then the first Indies can do good enough, then they can win the other one. So I'm hoping that they can actually do that.
none of them game in our draw. And the thing is, like, we have such an inexperienced bowling attack. Is it? I
That's my
don't know.
issue.
I don't know.
So Donald Seven saying that Gabriel being rested strategically for Australia series. Brother, the only strategy they need to work on with Gabriel is strategize how this man should retire. But let's move on.
Hmm.
Uh, Christoph saying
Well,
that West Indies will win both games. Hmm.
Christoph, confident man.
Well, Christoph, normally the man will make them talk they know about. Why?
No,
Why?
I'm very rational when
I
it
like
comes.
how you sound though. I like how him sound still. Is me? You know, so we still have fans here that is confident. Yeah, I
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
But separate apart from that, as I mentioned, congrats to Barbados team. They won the 4 day. But I'm not sure if you saw this in for the that the UAE based international league. T20 will host its first edition from January 6th to February 12th, 2023. And guess what?
Mm.
The dates of that will clash with the BBL, the BPL, and the South African League. Yes, what brought it up is that from a year UAE, brother, what come to mind?
Money, money, money.
Ching! So, with that in mind, no, in West Indies players, West Indies players gonna UAE already a long time, brother.
Yep,
Contract signed, everything. But, um, there's a new league coming in there. But also, if you look at it now, you realize that right around all. Hold on, let me even get there. So Jay is also saying that there's a 300K max salary, brother,
oh yeah,
brother. But what I'm saying is that when you look at it, around all these countries, you realize that some T20 leagues are forming. So,
yep,
what's your thought on it? Because remember at one point in that we just grew up on just IPL, 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 but now
yeah,
every
yeah,
country have a T20 league.
yeah, yeah. So for me, I mean, listen, I love cricket and probably speak off a biased point of view, but the more cricket, the better for me, and I think it gives a lot of exposure to a lot of new talent coming through. So
Facts.
I can't fight it. I mean, obviously everybody's not going to be good enough to get into one league, especially a high caliber league like the IPL. So it's all well and good for me, and listen, I know people like to curse when West Indian players go play franchise cricket and thing. But listen, you're not gonna be fit the whole of your life. If injury might come at any second. Yo, get
Facts.
the bag and
Good man.
provide
Facts. Facts,
provide for
bro.
your family, boss. Like,
Facts.
I would never curse somebody who are go try for earn for them family and try to make themselves set for life. So yeah man, make them do them thing. Make them do them thing.
Facts. Is just saying that also, did you see the ICC says less test match? Yeah, I already started that, bro. The test championship that is coming, I think that is, it's basically driving towards that. And I mean, we may not like it, a lot of people, because sometimes I watch test cricket. I'm not going to sit down and watch a test match for the entirety of the 5 days. I'm not going to do it, brother. Honestly, I can't. The
Yeah.
majority of times, when West Indies is playing, I might watch most of the West Indies test matches, but I generally love to watch it when they're batting. I don't know, brother, but it's just a symptom that I grew up with, that I love to see bat and ball.
Yeah.
But I watch a bowling at times, but I can't sit and watch a test match for 5 days anymore, bro. So I think the advert of T20 has kind of moved my mind away from that. So yeah,
Mm.
and he also saying
So
that, also remember West Indies don't do tours in April, May, and August, September. Yeah, I know that August, September is where the CPL is played.
mm.
So yeah, but anything else in regards to cricket that you want to talk about? I know that I saw you doing well in cricket the other day, but I see you may pick up some that keep on doing the lollipop bowling.
You know what's about lollipop bowling, boss? I'm right up there in bowling in my league right now, so you can stay there. And that league involves Pinky. If you remember Pinky from KC, Akeem Dwyer, a lot of these guys, Trevor and Griffith is there. I'm also leading him. And
Chatting with Damon Jacobs.
Jamie, oh Lord of mercy, I can't wait to go play against him. But anyway, when I talk about myself, when I have my trophies and stuff, then I'll present them to you guys. But just talking a little bit about the cricket here. The minor league soon start as well here in the States, and a lot of the guys are going to come up to play in the minor league. So may I look forward for travel and go watch some good cricket and some West Indies rejects come into play. You might see Shane Dorich and them man come up, since they don't seem like they're going to use him. The last time he was here, like you mentioned, him still afraid of the short ball. You have little bowlers here in the States. I run down and a bowl short to him because them know say him afraid of the short ball. So looking forward to the minor league, and looking forward to a packed cricket calendar. Like, we have so much cricket coming up. So I think we're gonna soon have World Cup come up too as well. So a lot of
Correct.
sports, a lot of sports coming up, and I hope you guys continue to like and share and subscribe to the thing. Really want to get to 1K. I try push it hard.
And
So
we can tell the
so
007 about only for people in the demon, but it's not doing work.
yeah, man, 007 share the thing all over, man. I'm share it in all them groups. So him need to continue to do that. So yeah, continue to like and share.
You know the vibe. So everybody big up on yourself on the comment section. Big up Demon, big up producer. And I need not to repeat what the man just said, man. Just keep on doing the good stuff. Let's get to 1K and yeah, the channel become recommended. Javon, I know say have a whole heap of links here, my brother. Just say that they tell say that they are Japan and them places. So get all of them people that subscribe to the thing, bro, and keep the thing going. Anthony, Henry, Christoph, everybody else in the comment section. Big up on yourself and keep on supporting us. Tomorrow, yeah, probably I do a show tomorrow, because one bag of rumblings are going in that trend saying, I hear that my club and Demo club and got it over Darwin Nunes, but
Jesus Christ, bro. Like I'm not sold on this Darwin Nunes, brother. You know?
I like him. Honestly, I like him, man. That's my type of striker.
Well, I'm more excited about the Gavi buzz you must say I come, but
It's
we will
not
talk.
happening from that man soon signed the contract. Trust me.
All right, okay,
Yeah,
we'll
man. Yeah, man.
see.
You see, if there's one thing about Barca, it's when a Spanish talent come through, bro. Not letting go of him.
Okay, but they don't want to give him man money.
They're going to,
Like,
man.
all right, we'll
But
see.
I'm not even about to touch it there,
They
man.
touch it tomorrow. I
Yeah,
remember so the
yeah,
Pakistan game are tomorrow too.
yeah, man. So my come here and talk about it. 007, get the people on board, man. Man said Tage played in T22. Yeah, man. We know, man.
Yes, man, spanking.
Yes,
Oh
I.
yeah, and here Gio say him remember Powell play for Atlanta. Bro, that's how Powell got his farm. He had to come up here and then make some runs.
Yep. But remember, people, keep on doing the right stuff. Till see you again. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Big up, big up.